Raindrops shimmer like scattered jewels across the forest floor, painting the golden leaves with a glistening light. The forest holds its breath in the quiet morning, the gentle patter of rain the only sound. Nestled among the ancient trees, a small rustic hut exudes warmth and mystery. Smoke curls lazily from the chimney, a silent promise of comfort and life within the tranquil woods. Rain streaks down the window as a solitary child sits, their small face clouded with a deep, unspoken sadness. The humble hut offers little comfort, its walls echoing with the quiet sorrow of its young inhabitant. Scattered handmade toys lie forgotten on the floor, silent witnesses to the child's melancholy. Simple drawings adorn the walls, a stark contrast to the heavy grief weighing on the child's heart. Each raindrop seems to mirror a tear as the child gazes out, lost in a world of quiet despair. In a dimly lit hut, dust motes dance in the sunbeams, illuminating the solitude of a lone child. A single tear traces a path down the child's cheek, reflecting the dim light. Whispering softly into the silence, the child's voice trembles with longing. "I miss you, Muro," the child cries, the name echoing in the small empty hut. Nestled among ancient trees, a small wooden hut stands defiant against the relentless rain. Rain streams down the thatched roof of the hut. The child emerges, a splash of bright yellow against the forest's muted greens. The rain intensifies, swirling around the child like a personal tempest. Despite the downpour, their small figure is undeterred. Their eyes shine with unwavering determination, piercing through the storm. A lone child trudges along a muddy path, small boots sinking with each step. Dense trees loom, their dark presence amplifying the forest's damp atmosphere. Rain drips steadily from the leaves, a constant patter adding to the somber mood. The path stretches onward, a silent invitation into the forest's unknown depths. On a silent forest path, water drips from the trees, the only sound in the dense, looming woods. A child's voice pierces the quiet. "Muro, Muro, where are you?" The echo of dripping water is the only reply, the forest holding its breath. Silence descends again, heavy with unspoken fears. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as a small child cautiously wanders into the heart of the ancient forest. Beneath the gnarled roots of an old tree, a fox sits, its somber eyes reflecting the quiet solitude of the woods. The child pauses, drawn to the sight of the wild creature, an unspoken curiosity hanging in the air. The fox's ruffled fur hints at a hidden story, a silent invitation to unravel the forest's secrets. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor with an ethereal, dappled light. A profound unspoken memory surfaces, a name echoing in the stillness. Muro. Fox's voice breaks the silence, a poignant observation hanging in the air. "The rain remembers," Fox says, his words carrying the weight of unspoken connections. "It falls where hearts are still connected," he concludes, the forest holding its breath in response. Sunlight filters through the forest canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. Young Muro plays joyfully with a fox, their forms a vibrant dance against the backdrop of green. Muro's laughter rings out, echoing through the ancient trees, a pure and innocent sound. The fox leaps and bounds, a playful spirit mirroring Muro's uninhibited joy. A moment of perfect harmony, the boy and the fox united in laughter and play. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child pauses, a heartfelt gratitude shining in their eyes. With a gentle nod to their wild companion, they turn, their small figure moving forward along the winding path. The forest deepens, shadows lengthening, as the journey continues, each step measured with newfound resolve. A soft patter begins to fall, the first drops of rain kissing the leaves, a subtle shift in the atmosphere. The rainfall intensifies, a curtain of water weaving through the trees, urging the child onward with nature's rhythm. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. A small child stands at the forest's edge, gazing into the dense, green depths. High above, a squirrel perches on a branch, a nut clutched in its paws. The squirrel looks down at the child, its expression almost melancholic. High in the forest canopy, a squirrel perches, its tiny eyes glistening with unshed tears. A flicker of memory crosses its face, a poignant reminder of Muro's gentle nature. "Muro always shared his nuts with me," it squeaks, a hint of sorrow in its voice. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows that dance around the grieving creature. It clutches a fallen nut tightly, a small token of remembrance for a friend now gone. The forest seems to hold its breath, sharing in the squirrel's quiet moment of mourning. Sunlight filters through the leaves as Muro sits in the forest, a picture of youthful innocence and peace. In a gesture of pure friendship, Muro shares a nut with a curious squirrel. Side by side, boy and squirrel nibble contentedly, sharing a simple, joyful moment. The scene glows with warmth, a testament to the bonds of friendship found in the heart of nature. With a grateful nod to the squirrel, the child ventures deeper into the forest, the canopy overhead beginning to darken. Sunlight fades as the woods grow progressively darker, shadows lengthening with each step. The air cools, and the forest's embrace tightens, hinting at unknown mysteries ahead. Each step into the gloom is a step further from light, a journey into the heart of the ancient woods. Sunlight streams through the forest canopy, painting the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A lone child pauses by a gently flowing stream, the water's murmur a soothing backdrop to the quiet scene. At the water's edge, an otter sits, its sleek fur glistening like polished ebony. The otter's gaze is fixed intently on the water, lost in a silent, contemplative world. The forest holds its breath, an unspoken connection between the child and the watchful otter. Sunlight paints the forest floor as an otter sits by a stream, its fur shimmering. A wistful expression flickers across the otter's face, a silent echo of memories. The otter pauses, lost in thought, a cherished memory playing in its eyes. Muro loved to swim in this stream, the otter whispers, a soft lament carried on the breeze. The gentle stream continues its course, indifferent to the otter's sorrowful reflection. The forest holds its breath, as if sharing in the otter's quiet grief. Sunlight dapples through the trees, illuminating Muro as he gleefully splashes in the cool, clear stream. His youthful laughter echoes through the tranquil forest, a symphony of joy resonating with nature. An otter observes Muro with gentle affection, its bright eyes gleaming with warmth. The air is filled with the soothing sounds of rushing water, a constant, calming melody. Muro's playful energy is infectious, turning the stream into a playground of light and sound. The scene is a vibrant tableau of innocence, where nature and youth dance in harmony. The child nods, a silent thank you to the otter, before turning back to the shadowed path. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child treks deeper into the ancient forest. Long shadows stretch and twist, dancing like specters as dusk creeps in. The forest grows darker, the air cooler, as the child pushes on, undeterred. Each step is a whisper on the forest floor, a testament to the child's resolve. The deepening twilight casts an ethereal glow, hinting at secrets yet to be revealed. The forest thins, yielding to a tranquil clearing under the veiled light of dusk. A still pond mirrors the sky, its surface a flawless reflection of the heaven's muted colors. The air is still, the only sound the gentle rustle of leaves in the fading light. Shadows lengthen, stretching like fingers across the clearing as night approaches. The pond's surface shimmers, a liquid canvas reflecting the subtle shift from day to night. A lone bird calls out, its cry echoing softly in the gathering darkness. A final farewell to the Sunday. Golden sunlight paints the pond of memories as dusk descends, ancient trees casting long, dancing shadows on the water. An otter sits serenely on a moss-covered rock, its fur gleaming in the fading light, a guardian of forgotten tales. The otter's voice, soft yet resonant, echoes across the tranquil pond. This is the pond of memories. If your heart is true, it will show you what you've lost, the otter assures, its eyes reflecting ancient wisdom. Rain lashes down, each drop a tiny hammer. The world is blurred, indistinct through the downpour. A small child kneels at the pond's edge, their silhouette fragile against the storm's relentless onslaught. The child's small frame trembles, a leaf caught in a tempest, as the rain soaks through their clothes. Each raindrop seems to echo the frantic rhythm of the child's heart, a drumbeat against the storm. The pond's surface ripples, reflecting a distorted world, mirroring the turmoil within the child. A lone figure, dwarfed by the immensity of the storm, kneels by the water, lost in the pond of memories. The pond of memories reflects a serene surface, waiting to reveal its secrets. A small hedgehog appears in the pond's trembling reflection, its smile ethereal. The image shimmers, a dreamlike vision emerging from the depths of memory. The pond holds the smiling hedgehog, a fleeting moment captured in its watery embrace. The pond's surface mirrors the sky, its tranquil waters disturbed only by the softest ripples. Light dances on the water, each ripple a fleeting memory in this serene landscape. A voice echoes from the pond's depths, calming and familiar. Don't be afraid, I'm part of the rain now, Muro's voice whispers, blending with the pond's gentle sounds. Rain drenches the pond of memories, blurring the landscape into a somber watercolor of gray and green. Tears streak the child's grimy face, mirroring the bleak sky above. Each drop a testament to unspoken fears. The heavy air is thick with the scent of wet earth, a poignant reminder of nature's cold embrace. I was scared, Muro. I thought I couldn't find you, the child whispers, lost and vulnerable in the rain-soaked world. Sunlight dapples the pond of memories, its surface shimmering with untold stories. Gentle ripples disturb the water's tranquil surface, each one carrying echoes of the past. The pond reflects the sky, a mirror to dreams and forgotten moments. Muro's voice carries across the water, a soft yet firm declaration. Courage isn't about not being scared, Muro says, his words hanging in the air. It's walking forward even when you are, he finishes, the pond a silent witness. Beside the pond of memories, the child's eyes reflect newfound resolve. The subtle shift in their posture hints at an inner transformation. What was a moment ago a weeping rain has transformed into a gentle mist. Each droplet catches the light, scattering a silver glow. The atmosphere is now charged with quiet hope. The child stands resilient against the backdrop of fading rain. The pond of memories radiates a soft, ethereal glow, its surface undisturbed, reflecting the surrounding ancient trees. The forest shimmers with renewed life, its leaves a vibrant green as if touched by magic. Each falling drop carries a tiny reflection, a fleeting memory resurfacing from the depths. The air is still, and the pond's surface acts as a mirror to a world reborn, filled with peace. The pond whispers secrets of the past, its gentle light promising renewal and hope. The forest glistens as the rain subsides, each leaf and needle adorned with shimmering droplets. Sunlight pierces through the dense canopy, casting ethereal beams upon the forest floor. A gentle mist rises, creating an otherworldly atmosphere among the trees. Birdsong fills the air, a symphony of nature celebrating the return of light. The forest breathes anew, vibrant and alive after the cleansing rain. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child walks along a winding forest path. Damp leaves crunch softly underfoot, each step echoing in the morning stillness. Their small frame moves with newfound lightness, a sense of peace in their stride. The air is fresh and clean, carrying the scent of earth and awakening nature. Each breath fills them with renewed energy, a silent communion with the woods. Homeward bound, they embrace the quiet solitude of the forest, finding solace in nature. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A child pauses, head cocked, listening intently, an air of mystery and anticipation surrounding them. Faint laughter echoes softly between the trees, carried on the gentle morning breeze. The distant sound dances through the leaves, a playful invitation drawing the child deeper into the woods. A sense of wonder and slight apprehension fills the air as the child follows the sound. Sunlight filters through leaves, dappling the forest floor where a child stands, a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. A soft smile graces the child's lips, understanding dawning in their eyes. The forest seems to hold its breath, awaiting the child's next move. Muro is not gone, the child realizes, their gaze softening with newfound wisdom. The air vibrates with an unspoken connection, a bond transcending physical presence. The child looks up, acceptance and peace filling their expression as they embrace the transformation. Sunlight filters through the dense forest canopy, casting a mosaic of light and shadow on the ground. The child tilts their head, eyes lost in the green expanse above, a sense of wonder etched on their face. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, creating a soothing, natural melody that fills the air. Dancing shadows play across the child's face, mirroring the shifting light and the forest's gentle embrace. A profound sense of peace washes over, a deep connection to the ancient, breathing heart of the forest. The forest feels alive, welcoming, as if nature itself is offering solace and understanding. Morning light streams into the small hut, painting the simple space with a soft golden glow. The child steps into the warmth, their silhouette framed against the bright doorway. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, illuminating the textures of the woven walls. A sense of peace settles as the child's eyes adjust to the gentle light. The hut, once dim, now feels like a sanctuary, bathed in the morning's embrace. The air is still filled with the promise of a new day dawning. Inside the small hut, soft light illuminates a child's earnest face, their small fingers carefully holding a drawing. The child gently traces the lines of the drawing, revealing a depiction of Muro. Each stroke of their finger seems filled with reverence and care, highlighting the bond between them. A wave of emotion washes over an unseen observer, their hearts swelling with love and gratitude. The humble drawing becomes a powerful symbol of connection and affection. The scene radiates warmth and tenderness, a quiet moment of profound emotional depth. Rain falls steadily on the forest floor, each drop a tiny drumbeat in nature's symphony. A slow pan upwards reveals the seemingly endless expanse of the forest canopy. Ancient trees stand tall, their weathered bark glistening with moisture. The forest breathes, a timeless entity of resilience and enduring strength. Mist rises from the earth, weaving through the trees. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor. Leaves rustle in the gentle breeze, creating a soothing, whispering sound. The air is alive with the sounds of nature, a symphony of life unfolding. A tranquil scene of nature's untouched beauty, a peaceful escape from the world. Sunlight filters through the canopy, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A splash of yellow cuts through the green and brown. A child's raincoat, bright and hopeful in the dense woods. The raincoat hints at innocence, a beacon in the wild. Each step deeper into the forest carries a sense of both wonder and foreboding. Sunlight drizzles through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. From the depths of the woods, a fox watches, its eyes gleaming with curiosity and gentle warmth. Nearby, a squirrel peeks from behind a tree, its tiny heart filled with affection. An OTT hare emerges from the undergrowth, its sleek fur catching the light as it observes the scene. A child plays, unaware of the silent audience, their laughter echoing softly through the trees. The animals share a look of silent understanding, their gazes united in a shared moment of tenderness. The pond of memories reflects the sky, a mirror to serenity. Still waters offer peace, untouched by time's passage. Sunlight dances on the surface, a gentle, rippling embrace. Whispers of wind stir the reeds, a symphony of nature. Tranquility reigns where water meets the earth. Each ripple tells a story, a memory in motion. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as a lone child walks purposefully into the heart of the forest. Each footstep is measured, echoing with a quiet resolve that belies their age. The forest watches, ancient trees looming as silent witnesses to the child's unwavering determination. A sense of destiny hangs in the air, guiding their path through the dappled shadows. The child presses on, their small figure a beacon of courage against the vast, green expanse. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor. The air hums with the symphony of nature, a chorus of chirping birds and buzzing insects filling the serene space. Emerald leaves rustle gently in the breeze, whispering secrets among the ancient trees. A kaleidoscope of butterflies flits through the undergrowth, adding splashes of vibrant color. The earthy scent of damp soil and blooming wildflowers permeates the air, grounding the senses. Life thrives in every corner of the forest, a vibrant tapestry of interconnectedness. In the forest, a child halts, drawn in by the sight of a single flower. Glistening raindrops cling to the flower's delicate petals. Each drop catches the light, transforming the petals into tiny jewels. The child's eyes widen, reflecting the flower's radiant beauty. Lost in wonder, the child reaches out a tentative finger. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating a child standing before an ancient tree in the heart of the forest. Small fingers reach out, gently exploring the rugged texture of the tree's bark, feeling every groove and ridge. A silent connection forms, bridging the gap between youthful innocence and the ancient wisdom of the woods. The towering tree emanates strength, its resilience a comforting presence in the child's delicate touch. In that quiet moment, the forest holds its breath, witnessing the profound bond between nature and humanity. Sunlight filters through the canopy as the child stands still, eyes closed, a peaceful expression on their face. Immersed in the symphony of nature, they listen intently, a slight smile gracing their lips. The child's breath deepens, their small body swaying gently with the rhythm of the forest. A profound connection blooms, bridging the gap between the child's heart and the ancient woods. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, dappling the forest floor as a child awakens. Eyes flutter open, wide with innocence and a burgeoning sense of wonder. A gentle gasp escapes their lips, the air filled with the scent of damp earth and ancient trees. Awe transforms their face, reflecting the untamed beauty and mystery of the forest. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child bravely ventures into the forest's embrace, their small figure a beacon of determination. Each step forward is imbued with a blend of hope and courage, their heart a compass guiding them through the verdant maze. The forest floor, a tapestry of fallen leaves and earthy scents, whispers tales of ancient paths and hidden wonders. With unwavering resolve, the child presses on, their spirit undeterred by the unknown challenges that lie ahead in the tranquil forest. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The forest is bathed in a warm, golden light as the sun begins its descent. Long shadows stretch across the forest floor, deepening the sense of mystery and tranquility. Birds call out, their songs echoing through the trees as they prepare for the night. The air is still and quiet, save for the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze. Sunlight paints the forest floor in shifting patterns of light, illuminating a small clearing. A child, small and serene, finds solace against the ancient oak, their presence a gentle harmony with the wild. The forest breathes with life, alive with buzzing insects and bird calls, a symphony of nature's whispers. Wildflowers explode in vibrant colors, a stark contrast to the deep, grounding greens and browns of the ancient trees. Eyes closed, the child surrenders to the embrace of nature, finding peace in its boundless serenity. Sunlight pierces the dense forest canopy, painting shifting patterns on the earth below. A child reclines on the soft forest floor, lost in contemplation. Their gaze is fixed upwards, drawn into the immensity of the sky. A profound tranquility settles, connecting the child to the universe. The leaves rustle gently, whispering secrets only the forest knows. A moment of serene connection under the watchful gaze of the ancient trees. In the heart of the forest, the child closes their eyes, surrendering to the quiet embrace of nature. As the child drifts into slumber, the forest begins to fade, reality gently dissolving into dreams. A serene expression settles on their face, a mask of peace drawn by the promise of sleep. Behind their eyelids, memories flicker to life, vivid scenes from a treasured past. Laughter echoes in the dreamscape, a symphony of joy shared in sun-dappled glades. Whispered secrets brush against their sleeping mind, a gentle reminder of bonds that time cannot erase. Sunlight paints the forest floor as the child stirs, their eyes fluttering open to a world of green and gold. A deep breath fills their lungs, the crisp scent of pine and damp earth awakening their senses. Refreshed, renewed, the child sits up, ready to face whatever the forest holds. The forest is silent, and the child sits, ready to continue their journey. The child looks around, taking in the sights and sounds of the forest. The sun shines through the trees, lighting the child's way. Golden sunlight pierces the dense canopy as a new day dawns over the tranquil forest. The forest awakens, with soft light painting the leaves in vibrant shades of green and gold. Shadows retreat as the sun climbs higher, revealing the intricate beauty of the woodland floor. Nature's symphony begins with birdsong filling the air, a chorus celebrating the morning's arrival. Sunlight filters through the trees, illuminating the forest floor as a lone child steps forward with unwavering resolve. Each footfall echoes with purpose, a small figure embarking on a journey through the silent woods. Determination etched on their face, the child navigates the dense foliage. The forest watches, as if holding its breath, as the child ventures deeper into its embrace. Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor, alive with the chirping of birds. The air hums with the sound of buzzing insects, a symphony of life echoing through the trees. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, creating a soft, whispering melody that dances through the woods. Golden rays pierce the foliage, illuminating hidden pockets of vibrant green moss and ferns. The forest awakens, stretching towards the sky as nature's orchestra plays its morning song. A sense of serenity pervades as the forest breathes, a sanctuary of peace and natural beauty. In the hushed morning forest, a child halts, drawn in by nature's silent symphony. A solitary flower captivates the child's attention, its petals unfurling in the gentle light. Dewdrops cling to the flower, each a tiny jewel reflecting the dawn's first light. The child gazes in wonder, lost in the delicate beauty of the forest's tiny treasure. Sunlight paints the forest floor in dappled patterns, illuminating the ancient woods. A child stands dwarfed by towering trees, their small figure a testament to nature's grandeur. With wide-eyed wonder, the child reaches out to touch the rough, furrowed bark of an ancient tree. Tiny fingers trace the deep grooves, feeling the weight of ages etched into the wood. In that simple touch, a profound connection forms between the child and the enduring strength of the forest. Sunlight paints the forest floor. A child stands still, head tilted, lost in the symphony of rustling leaves and chirping birds. Bare feet sink into the soft earth. A gentle breeze whispers through the canopy above. The distant murmur of a stream echoes through the trees, as if the forest itself is breathing. Eyes closed, the child listens intently, a deep connection forming with the ancient woods. A sense of belonging washes over them, as if they are a part of the forest's very soul. Sunlight filters through the leaves, painting the forest floor in dappled light. A child's eyes flutter open, wide with innocent wonder. The forest awakens with the soft chirping of birds, a symphony of nature. A sense of awe washes over the child's face, reflecting the beauty of the morning. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child steps into the forest, their small form a beacon of hope. A hopeful gleam in the child's eyes reflects the morning light as they venture deeper, their spirit unyielding. Each step resonates with courage, driving them forward on their solitary journey through the silent woods. The forest watches an ancient guardian, as the child's hopeful heart guides them towards an unknown destiny. Sunlight paints the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow, a silent symphony of nature's artistry. A small child, resolute in spirit, emerges into a clearing, their eyes set on a hidden destination deep within the woods. Before the child lies the pond of memories, its surface a shimmering expanse of liquid light. The water's surface dances with reflected light, creating a mesmerizing illusion of 1,000 tiny diamonds. The pond of memories awaits, promising reflection and secrets amidst the tranquil forest. Dawn breaks over the pond of memories, mist clinging to the water's surface. A lone child kneels at the edge, small hands reaching towards the still water. Sunlight catches the pond, revealing its glassy surface, reflecting the sky. The child's face is alight with anticipation, eyes fixed on the pond's depths. A gentle breeze stirs the water, creating ripples that distort the reflection. In the tranquil morning, a child stands by the pond of memories, their silhouette framed by the rising sunday. The pond's surface mirrors the child's face, creating a perfect reflection of innocence and wonder. The still water captures every detail, blurring the line between reality and mirrored illusion. Lost in contemplation, the child's eyes search the depths of their own reflection. A silent connection forms between the child and their mirrored self, in the heart of the pond of memories. Morning light bathes the pond of memories as a child stands at its edge, hope etched on their face. Eyes closed, the child focuses, a silent wish taking shape in the morning stillness. Sunlight reflects on the water's surface, mirroring the yearning in the child's heart. The air hangs heavy with unspoken desires, a plea carried on the gentle breeze. A single heartfelt wish. For Muro to return, echoing in the tranquil air. The child's unwavering hope paints a vivid picture against the serene backdrop of the pond. Dawn breaks over the pond of memories. Mist hangs low. A child's eyes flutter open, reflecting the serene morning light. The still water mirrors a face Muro, watching over the child. Muro's gentle face fills the child's vision. The pond's surface ripples softly, blurring the reflection. Morning light bathes the pond of memories in a gentle glow. Muro smiles, his eyes reflecting pure love and affection. The child looks back, a mirror of innocence in their gaze. Sunlight dapples the water, creating a mosaic of light. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, whispering secrets. The pond reflects their shared joy in perfect stillness. Sunlight paints the pond of memories as a child's heart swells with joy. Muro looks on, the child's happiness reflecting in their eyes. The air is still filled with unspoken promises and shared dreams. A gentle breeze stirs the water, creating ripples of light and shadow. The child smiles, a pure, unadulterated expression of glee. Muro's presence amplifies the moment, a silent guardian of happiness. The pond of memories shimmers as dawn breaks, its surface a mirror to forgotten times. Muro's reflection wavers, the image distorting as if pulled by unseen currents. His adult features dissolve, replaced by the innocent face of a child staring back from the depths. Only the child remains, a ghost in the water, a memory solidified in the tranquil pond. The child stands at the pond of memories, morning light painting the water in soft hues. A sense of profound peace begins to fill the child's heart. Understanding dawns in the child's eyes, reflecting the tranquil surface of the pond. The child's silhouette is framed by the serene landscape, embodying newfound clarity. Sunlight glistens, enhancing the child's moment of quiet revelation. A gentle breeze stirs, whispering secrets of peace and acceptance. Dawn breaks over the pond of memories, casting a golden glow on the tranquil water. A lone child stands at the water's edge, their small silhouette framed against the vast, serene landscape. The child takes a final, lingering look at the pond, their expression unreadable yet filled with a quiet sense of completion. With a gentle turn, the child begins to walk away, their footsteps barely disturbing the morning stillness. The journey ends as the child disappears into the distance, leaving behind the pond of memories bathed in the soft morning light. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as the child strides into the forest, their small frame a silhouette against the morning light. Each footfall echoes with unwavering determination, their tiny hands clenched. The forest floor, a tapestry of fallen leaves and damp earth, yields beneath their purposeful steps. A symphony of birdsong surrounds them, yet their focus remains unbroken, their eyes fixed on a distant point. They venture deeper, a solitary figure embraced by the ancient woods, their resolve a beacon in the tranquil wilderness. Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The forest awakens as birds call out, their melodies weaving through the trees. A symphony of life unfolds with the buzzing of insects, a constant hum beneath the birdsong. Nature's orchestra crescendos, filling the crisp morning air with vitality and raw beauty. Sunlight paints the forest floor, dappling the leaves in a mosaic of light and shadow. A small child pauses, their gaze arrested by the simple beauty of a wildflower. The child kneels, drawn into the flower's miniature world. Dew clings to the petals, each drop a tiny, glittering jewel. The child reaches out, a finger hovering just above the delicate bloom. Lost in wonder, the child is a small figure amidst the ancient trees. Sunlight weaves through the dense forest canopy, painting the ground with shifting patterns of light and shadow. A small child stands in awe before a towering tree, its ancient presence dominating the serene landscape. Small fingers reach out, gently exploring the rough, textured bark of the giant, feeling its silent strength. A quiet moment of connection as the child senses the tree's enduring resilience beneath their touch. Sunlight filters through the canopy as a child stands in the heart of the forest, a picture of serene solitude. Eyes closed, the child is completely absorbed in the symphony of nature. Birdsong, rustling leaves, and the distant murmur of a stream create an immersive auditory experience. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, caressing the child's face with an ethereal touch. In this moment, the child embodies a profound connection, a deep resonance with the natural world. Sunlight paints the forest floor with gold, awakening the tranquil woods. A child's eyes flutter open, reflecting the forest's serene beauty. Wide-eyed with wonder, the child marvels at the dawn's gentle embrace. Dewdrops cling to emerald leaves, shimmering like 1,000 tiny diamonds. Heartened by the morning's grace, I continue my journey, hope is my guide.